Alright, this is just a quick update for June 19th, 2016. It's 3:20 in the afternoon here in Los Angeles, and in the foothills of Los Angeles we have a temperature of 105.6 degrees. The relative humidity is 6.5%. The dew point is 26.9 degrees, and the barometric pressure is 29.95. Alright, so we're watching a supercell over Texas being blown apart. Right here we can see all that color change in the blast waves right here. And we'll take a look at this in the infrared loop next. Storm is disorganized after it's hit, superheated, and the entire storm implodes. It's all disorganized here by the end of the loop, 7.5 hours later. Okay, let's look at the visible light mode, and we can start the loop. We can see these shock waves. There's actually 3 shock waves as this thing is blown apart. The center of the storm is targeted with microwave. You can see a big blast wave right there, and then the entire system basically disintegrates. It evaporates. The heat evaporates a lot of this water vapor and completely destroys the organization of the storm. Now if we stop this loop and just wind through it slowly, we can see some dimple marks. There's one here, there's one here, and there's one there, and there's a couple of other ones. But as we progress through the loop, there's another blast wave or a dimple mark right there. Okay, and that storm is pretty much history. All right. Also, there's a new tropical disturbance identified in the Gulf of Mexico, tropical depression number 4. That just was posted here about an hour ago. Let's take a look at the Northeast Pacific water vapor loop, and we can see some interesting things happening. We have a jet stream flow here that is still being blocked. This has been here for about 4 days. All this high pressure has been installed right here, and everything is mushrooming into this wall of high pressure right here. This is a man-made feature manipulating the flow of the jet stream. It's moving it over to the east, and then it dives down. There's a separate area, wall of high pressure right here. This has been installed by transmitter right here, and that's walling everything up right here to prevent this jet stream flow from moving in and winding into this upper level low right over Washington State. We'll take a look at that on the pressure maps. But also, in addition to that, we have a separate, very thin line that's been installed right here. This is a transmitter as well, and that has further isolated the core of this system from this flow, and also the little bit of moisture that is winding around right here and getting back up towards that core of this low. So they've got yet another blockade right through here. We can see that dark area, and the center of this low is right about right there. And if we go and take a look at the infrared loop, we can see that none of this moisture is being allowed to get into that core. So they're doing everything they can to isolate this low pressure and prevent it from getting any kind of traction. And then, of course, we have a very strong upper level high pressure down here, and that is going to block any prevent anything from moving in and cooling the area off. We do see some tropical moisture flow moving into California. None of that is bringing any rain. Currently, there's no rain showing up on the maps, but we do see flow moving in, water vapor flow moving into central and northern California. Now, this is interesting. This is that storm over Texas we just watched. This is moving to the west. In the old days, the weather always moved from the west to the east. Now we've got this, with all this weather manipulation going on, we have weather moving from the east to the west. All right, here is the infrared loop. You can see what's going on. All of this moisture here is being blocked from getting into this upper level low, that little narrow channel of high pressure. They have a phased array transmitter that can cut out a line, and that's exactly what's happened. That maintains high pressure. Nothing here can breach that line. of high pressure, just the same as what they've done over here. We have that area right here. This is a man-made transmitter-generated blockade, and that is preventing anything here from getting into this low-pressure system. So that's what's going on. This is weather manipulation, folks. It's just real. That's what it is. Okay, let's take a look at the pressure maps. We can see that this is the sea level pressure map. We can see we have high pressure all through this area up near Washington. We have a trough of low pressure right through here on the surface analysis map, right running all the way down to Los Angeles and all the way up into Oregon. We'll take a look at that on the surface analysis map here right now. We have a low out here. All right, let's take a look at that. Okay, here we are. You have that trough indicated. This is a low pressure area. And we have high pressure here and a lot of high pressure all through this East Pacific area. We have a low indicated here, but yet we have these 105-degree temperatures. Let's go look at the 500 millibar map, and we can see that we have this huge area of high pressure parked. This has been installed in the last couple of days right here. That is blocking everything that's, we've got an upper level low right here, all through here with the trough, and this should move in and bring cool weather. And they are blocking that right now, and tomorrow this will maintain its place through tomorrow according to the script. Here's the 300 millibar map. We have a low right down here in the corner, but we have all this high pressure, and that's going to block this potential here for cool, damp weather. So we've got a great opportunity for cool, damp weather right up here. This should move in like it always has. The history of weather in the West Coast is it always swept down and through and out to the east. And with all the weather manipulation going on these days, we have droughts and all sorts of things going on. So this is blocking everything and generating these very hot temperatures. Right now in Palm Springs, it's 118, 117, 118 degrees out in Indian Wells, Rancho Mirage, the Anza-Borrego Desert. All right, so that's the update for today, and we will go ahead and do another update tomorrow. All right, that's it.